Hi everyone, I'm making this video to actually talk about a matter that is currently on the rounds in every news channel there is. It's regarding the suicide of an 18-year-old student from Nehru College of Engineering and Research Center, Pambadi, Thrissur, Kerala, which is a college under Nehru Group of Institutions. And that this kid, his name is Jishnu, he was mentally tortured following an incident in his exam hall in which he was allegedly accused of copying, and his invigilator, his vice principal, and the public relations officer of the college harassed him mentally until he committed suicide in his dorm room that afternoon. So there are sir, I've been a student of that college, actually a different campus, but the same management, just 2 kilometers away, same management, same treatment, same situation. So I've been I've been subjected to more or less, not just me and my friends, all my friends, all the people I know from that college have been subjected to more or less the same situation in during the 4 year stint that we had in the same college. So this student, he was tortured mentally, and some news channels, actually some news sources even say that he was tortured physically, but I'm not sure about that. But going by the college standards, yes, that is quite a possible scenario. So the thing is, the reason why I'm making this video in English is that I don't want the language, because there have been hundreds of videos. Like, I've seen a lot of videos in the same way. I mean, alumni telling what the college actually is to people, just to let people know what is actually going on in that college. But most of them is in Malayalam. But Nehru Group of Institutions is not a small group. They're huge, they're humongous, they're influential, they're big, powerful, they have money by their side, and they have operations currently in 2 states of India, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, and they might have plans to expand in the future. So what I want is, I don't want language to be a barrier. I want everybody to know what is actually going on in that college, and that's the reason why I make this video in English. And I just want everyone to know what is actually going on. And of course, everything that the news channels have actually told you, I mean, if you listen to news channels, yeah, almost all of them is true. Yes, there is a torture chamber in our college. There is not a torture chamber in which students who actually talk against the college, or who does some sort of severe, if you deflect from the path of so-called discipline, they are treated in a very brutal manner until they oblige to everything that the college says. So that's what the primary intention of this torture chamber is. And of course, the current college's PRO, he is the person who actually handles the whole thing. And let's just take the situation of irony into consideration. All right, there's students who actually, let's just say that students have had, if a group of students had a fight between them, and the main people who were involved in that fight will be taken to the torture chamber, and the PRO will fight them himself. And yeah, that's the solution that our college have put forward to end fights between students. And of course, the same situation applies to everything out there. There are humongous fines. There are humongous fines for each and every petty matter there is. I mean, if you have a beard, yes, you can have a fine. If you have a long hair, you will be affected by a fine. A fine will prevail on you. If you take a leave, yes. No matter, it doesn't matter if you were sick or you're dead or something. No, you still have to pay the fine. And of course, everything just like that. And in the same college, a student, she committed suicide by jumping off the bus. The same situation applies to her as well. So we just don't want people like this to be dished out of colleges again. Because the thing is, all of us more or less went through the same situation, and we didn't have the courage to speak up because we were tied with that college. But right now, I'm a graduated person. I graduated from the college about 2 years ago, so I don't have to worry about that now. But I just have to speak up, because we should have actually spoken. We should have done that. We should have reacted at that time. And I just don't want anything else to happen to anybody else out there in that college. And I want everyone to know that the news channels are actually trying to speak to you. What they're saying, yes, that is the truth. And of course, some news channels at Asianet is trying to take sides with the college authorities, trying to save them somehow, grabbing money from them. I don't know. But the thing is, everything else that you have heard, yes, that is true. And I hope for the best for everyone. And I don't want anybody like that. We don't want anybody like that to come out of our college again. We want nobody to be tortured like that. Hope for the best. Bye-bye.